there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com with match number 3 with Restore Balance. Yes, we'd like to play first. This is obviously mulligan with no land in the hand. Would have been pretty bad even with just one land in the hand, as we got too many Cascaders and not enough ways to actually progress. So, this is okay. This is okay. It's better. But this is almost like going to 5 because we have a Restore Balance in hand. I actually might just go first turn. No, I mean, we could Restore Balance right off the bat. Suspend 6. But then he knows what we're playing against. We will definitely just return this and then get a border post, pass the turn. But we need a red source. And it's going to be a ad nauseum. Well, might not be ad nauseum. Yeah, this is ad nauseum. Ad nauseum is probably going to get us. It's another combo deck that is quicker than us. And at this point, I am going to Restore Balance. We will play planes and still need that red source. But, like, Lotus Bloom is really good against us because it generates the mana for what he needs to cast for Ad Nauseam. The one thing we can do is try to get him cards down to the similar to what we have, but that might not be feasible to even get Ad Nauseam out of it. Lotus Bloom asks for 3, so all he really needs to add is 5. I don't even know if we play a Kitchen Finks. I want to apply pressure, but this just seems like a... And we do need to get cards out. So I guess I'll play it. I hate to play it, but I get it somewhat pressures him. Oh, did he have 2 Lotus Blooms suspended? Yeah, we're just done with 2 Lotus Blooms. I didn't even notice it was 2 of them. And a Prism, which pretty much guarantees Ad Nauseam is going to happen. That is still the wrong color. And I think we're pretty much done with the Ad Nauseam combo. Now, he could just not have Ad Nauseam, but with double sleight of hands, I don't see that happening. So he just sacrifices... Well, maybe he doesn't have it. See, black. He needs Angel's Grace and Ad Nauseam, which is 3, 4, 5. He has the mana for it. So I was hoping there was a red source there, but we're still locked out of that red source. Have every other source but red. And damage is irrelevant here because all he has to do is... So he didn't like the card that was on top with the temple. Is Ad Nauseam an instant? Mystical Teaching is going to go get Ad Nauseam. Alright, yeah, that's going to be game. Unless he doesn't have the Angel's Grace. Or a Phyrexian Unlife. And did he cast the Angel's Grace? He did cast the Angel's Grace. All right, so I'll just let him go through the motions because what this does is then he casts the discard a land card. I'm trying to think what it is. It's lightning something. And then hits me for a Jillion. Which, I think that's what's happening. Oh, yeah, so he gets rid of the Simian Spirit Guides here to cast in Lightning Storm. So that's game. All right, so we will be able to put in the Leylines of Sanctity that do give him a little bit of an issue. And Beast Withins are okay. It can set him back. But everything else is like Kitchen Finks is awful. Like, well, actually, Kitchen Finks, I can't remember if you can get above life. I'm not quite sure with Ad Nauseum if you can, like, how much Lightning Storm can actually do to you. I think there is a finite amount, but I don't think that this deck has that potential. So, Kitchen Finks, Huntmasters can come out, and we can bring in the Eternal Witnesses and try to lock him with the Primal Command Eternal Witness combo. In fact, we can even get rid of Greater Gargadons. Down to 2 of them. And we'll keep that other Restore Balance out of the way. I don't even think we need the March of Machines, but it's a better kill condition than Greater Gargadon. Don't need Firespouts, don't need Kitchen Finks, don't need Ghostly Prisons, don't need Restore Balance. We'll submit it. So this is where that 4th ley line really comes in handy. Yes, I like to play first. We don't have the ley line here. We don't really have... Oh, how did Thragtusk get in here? I think I clicked on a wrong card. We do have a Beast Within, but I think we mull this. And then we get that dreaded Thragtusk one more time. We do have a Cascade. We keep this. So, start off with a Borderpost. So I click on a Thragtusk instead of a command. Is that what he did? I'll have to recheck what that was. Seagram Coast. No suspends, though, so this is looking very good for us. Ardent Plea, that's kind of a waste. We get to suspend a Gargadon. And I'd love to find another Borderpost so we can't leave him with 1 land. Well, actually, we can sack the land, so I think we just wait a turn. He could anticipate, though, in a turn. We're not in any danger of Ad Nauseum, so I'd like him to play more lands. So hopefully we do get another Borderpost here. Primal Command's not what we want. I think we just pass. He can use all the sleight of hands he wants. And now he does get that Lotus Bloom. Which, he needs more than just 1 Lotus Bloom, though. Doesn't play another land. There's a mountain. At this point we can play them all because of the Greater Gargadon, allowing us to sack them. So if we do get a Primal Command here, we can put him back a turn, but that still might not be the right. Pentad Prism, I do not have a Beast Within. So now he does have the mana for Ad Nauseum. Huh. Well, we can do this at any time, so not in a turn we don't need to. If we get a land, it's just another Greater Gargadon, which I do believe we suspend. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he still needs another land. I might just be dead here, though. I was risking it for the Ad Nauseum. Yeah, I can't even respond to it, so... Do we just wait 1 more turn? To try to hit something? So he discards a sled. He has cards in his hand. He has lands in his hand. And the Lotus Bloom is going to... Well, that's going to be a nice card. But... See, his Bloom is going to come out, right? So it's got one... So I have to do the Ardent Plea. Well, I can't. I don't have the mana for Ardent Plea, so... Ad Nauseam is instant speeds. Beginning of upkeep is the best time to use a Violent Outburst. I should have used a Forest there. So I think we do need a Violent Outburst here. Oh, I don't even have the mana for it. I screwed up big time. Thought I had a green source, but that's with the Forest not being returned. So if he has it, he has it. Which is most likely the way that he's been playing. Yeah, he can just go crazy with lands now. And probably just use Ad Nauseam anytime. So maybe he's waiting for me to tap out. But Ad Nauseam being an instant, there's really not much I can do. I think it's pointless to play land other than it just makes him discard a card. We still have the mana for Ardent Plea. So Eternal Witness can get back a land. Oh, there's really no way for us to make him sacrifice down even more. It's just going to be... I think we just do cast it. Which does really nothing against Ad Nauseam. He still has 3 for 5, 6 sources, which is all he needs. And there's the Angel's Grace for the Ad Nauseam. And that is game. So, I mean, Beast Within would have been nice earlier to take care of the Pentad Prison and then go off with the Violent Outburst and then make him go down to 1 land and still have a Lotus Bloom, and then he'd have to top deck into some Answers. This is a winnable matchup. That was pretty poor draws on our part. That Thragtusk, see what one more card earlier, I don't think would have done much. Not sure. We'd had a lot of dead cards. Leyline of Sanctity, he could have had, like, a lot of the decks have anti-Leyline of Sanctity cards in, so I'm not even sure Leyline would have done much. But, anywho, we will go on to the next match. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Playing on a Budget. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Gathering Magic and check out our Playing on a Budget playlist, which contains every episode. Thanks again, and hope to see you soon.